one, the relationship had shifted. Number two, you see that reality had set in. Because he said, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? See, this caught me right here because he's omniscient, he's omnipotent, and he's omnipresent. And so with omniscient, he knows everything. With omnipotence, he has all power. With omnipresence, he's everywhere at the same time. He could have asked anything he wanted to ask. He could have said, Father, if you have forsaken me. He could have said, Father, did you forsake me? But he said, God, why? See, I got to give Jesus credit here because he knew that he had been forsaken by his Father. But there's some folks sitting in here right now. I know you ain't been in the church in a while, but there's some folks sitting here right now that you living without the Lord and don't know it. And it's a bad thing to be without God and not know it. My mama is an old country lady, and when she was alive, she would say it this way: if you musty, you gonna smell yourself before somebody else do. And it's bad when you musty and you can't smell yourself. All it takes is one whiff of yourself and you gonna know that you musty before anybody else does. And so you ought to know if your life is not right. If you're not living with God, if he is not the head of your life, you ought to know first before somebody else does. That boy preaching all by himself.